2015, baby. If you're familiar with this generation of Durango, you already know what to expect, but it's been tweaked a little bit. First of all, the steering wheel is a little different, with the Dodge logo pronounced all in your face with a little chrome accent around the wheel. Nice. Wheel controls, standard, you know, phone, cruise. Back here you got your little volume adjustments and everything. Actually back a little further down, and this is I think this is your cruise control adjustment, plus and minus. I could be wrong on that because I never actually used it. I think plus might be the cruise. If that's, see, that's what I'm familiar with. When you hit plus and minus, it adjusts your cruise speed. Maybe I'll test it out when I drive it here in a second. But I look around the panel. Chrome accent on the door, soft touch all around. This is all soft. Has a nice feel to it. Those poofy Dodge leather seats. You either love it or hate it with the Dodge leather. I'm actually not too big of a fan of it. It's not as soft as I'd like it to be, but it's nice. They tweaked your gear shift. Now you have that knob that's featured in the Chrysler 200. Some people are gonna love or hate that. You know, that's different. Cup holders. Connections for USB, media, charger. Nice, easy to operate climate control section here. And the big screen to adjust your radio and everything. I'll turn it on in just a second. I was gonna say boot that up. I try to watch how I talk in these reviews to sound semi-intelligent, but hey, forget that. I need to talk the way I normally talk. That's why I stutter so much. Anyway, plenty of leg room in this middle row. You can fit 3 people in that row, and you have another row behind that, which is a little more cramped for 2 passengers. So 7 can fit in all together. Looking up there, you got controls for climbing and everything, I'm sure, for the passengers. Vents up there. I'll hop in the back seat, of course, but this is the main overview. You know, garage door opener controls, you know, trunk compartment. Everything you could need. You also have, can I get that in frame? There you go. Hopefully you can see that. You have assist and 911 buttons on the rearview mirror, if you can see that. So it's a nice layout. Good visibility. I feel like, you know, I'm sitting high. If I need to be higher, I can boost my seat up with your automatic seat controls on the side. Looks like you have even some memory settings for the seats. So, you know, you can save your favorite positions in case somebody else drives and messes you up. Automatic light controls. In case y'all don't know, I know some people still drive older cars, but I'll explain it again. In my opinion, it's best to leave this switch on auto because your lights are automatically cut on when it gets dark outside. They're automatically cut off when it senses the sun. This is the sensor. If you ever wonder what that little black circle was in the middle of a dashboard, that's the light sensor that operates the automatic lights. At least that's what somebody told me. You know, I'm average. I'm not no car expert. So if I'm wrong, that person that told me that was wrong. And I'm really pissed off at them for making me look stupid. But nah, I'm sure that's what that is. Push to start. We boot it up. The Dodge screen kicks on. You have heated seats. That's what these icons are for. And a heated steering wheel.
In the Senate, but the House refused to back.
And somebody's listening to lame AM radio, AM talk radio. Look at this screen. Nice. if you can see it past the dust particles on my camera. Okay, I'm back. I tried to dust off my lens a little bit, but hey, it is what it is. The sound system is usually always nice in Dodge vehicles, so I don't need to go into that. But, you know, radio, media, seat controls, climate controls, navigation, phone, and apps. Apps? What kind of apps? Wi-Fi hotspot? Wow. I know Chevy was including the built-in Wi-Fi in the vehicles, but I guess this new Durango has that feature in this trim. So you have a mobile hotspot for your phone. That's great, because, you know, I like watching a lot of video on my phone, and I hate using up my data since I switched to AT&T. I miss you, Sprint. I miss your unlimited data, but your service sucks. Anyway, nice compartment on the armrest, and a little tips and tricks guide for the Durango. And apparently there's another 12-volt DC adapter. Yeah, it's down here. This is plastic. This is all soft touch in here. Nice chrome accents around the vents. I like those little details. So it's not too busy looking in the inside, but it looks sophisticated and hip in a business-like kind of way. I guess that's that Detroit styling. I like the way it looks. I like the interior. I still don't like the way that they wrap the wheel in this. I guess that's leather, but it just sounds so loud when you're turning. See that? I'm using a different camera, so hopefully I'm not blocking the sound section and you can really hear that sound. That's irritating. I wish it had a more upscale steering wheel, like maybe a wood grain or just a different kind of different kind of leather. But hey, that's personal preference. Big, bold, easy to read instruments with the red and white trim. So as far as appearance, there's really not much to complain about. But let's take a look at the way it handles on the road. Well, the moment of truth. Putting it on the road. Rear view camera, nice. Check your entire surroundings before backing out, not just some of them. Don't just depend on the camera. Here we go, put it on the road. I really like the instrument cluster. I like the graphics, the coloring. So I've been driving it around a little bit. I can say that for once the visibility is good. A lot of Dodge vehicles have bad visibility. The smaller cars are usually terrible in that area, but not the Durango, you know, not the big Boss-Hog, but you know, comparing it to things like the Chevy Tahoe, Chevy Suburban, that category, I guess, you know, it's probably not as big as those, but as far as the driving experience, comparing it to those, I would say it's a little stiffer on the powertrain. Is that what you call the steering wheel area? Don't they call the way the wheel feels? Is that part of the powertrain? I'm trying to be more technical. I'm trying to show a little bit of car knowledge, but I'm average. But yeah, the wheels are a little stiffer than those. I mean, when you turn the new Tahoe and the new Suburban, it feels like almost like you're driving a Camry or something like that. If you're familiar with the wheel handling experience of those, it's real easy. You got to put a little bit of effort into turning the Durango wheel, but not much. It's not too stiff, but it's a little stiffer than those large vehicles. So, you know, those vehicles handle so effortlessly, they make you think you're driving a smaller car. With this one, you can still kind of tell you're driving something a little larger, but not by much. Not a big complaint. So, the acceleration is nice. And it feels real good on the road, handling the bumps nicely. I gotta say, that's the only thing that I would maybe knock it for. Maybe the wheel could handle a little smoother. Maybe it's something you can break in. I doubt it though, but hey, this only has like 118 miles on it. This is still got that new car smell. This is new. Maybe you can break that wheel in, maybe not. Maybe it just needs an adjustment. But other than that, I can't really complain. I feel like I'm sitting high. I feel like I'm well aware of my surroundings. I feel comfortable in the seat. I love the big screen. I love the way you can operate your controls from the wheel. You know, the little switches back here can adjust volume, and you know, hit this back here, you can tune your radio. That's probably one of the best things that Dodge does that nobody else seems to be doing, as far as I know. This is a Dodge thing. Out of the cars I tested, it's brilliant that they put the adjustments for the radio behind the wheel like that, where your hand is. I love that. But yeah, nice driving experience. Yeah, white socks with black pants and black shoes. That's how we do it, baby. I ain't ashamed. I'm in the back seat, the middle row, the leg room. It's decent, not the best. Now that I'm sitting back here, but look at this. You got AC vents for the passengers back here, and a whole electrical outlet. You could plug up a Fry Daddy back here or something. I wouldn't recommend it, but hey, maybe you can do that. Somebody test it out and let me know how it goes. Anyway, heated seats for the rear passengers. That's next level. A lot of cars don't put that in there. And there's that back row, which is a little roomier than I thought it would be. A little bit of leg room. But, you know, you probably want to put the kids way back here. Of course, that cuts out on your trunk space unless you fold the seats down. You can see it's not a lot of room back there with the seats up. Cup holders back there. The vents for the passengers. And lighting for everyone. This thing is brand new, so I don't know why they left those lights on. Anyway, yeah, it's pretty roomy. Let's get a center console shot. See? That looks nice. I like the black and chrome look that Dodge uses. With that big screen. I like the way it looks, man. It's nicely designed. I'll give you that, Dodge. Very nice on the eyes. Yeah. Just to show y'all a few more features it has. With the keys here, you have automatic trunk opening. This is the limited edition version, by the way, which I don't know why they call it limited. I'm sure they're making thousands of them. Does it close? Yep. Sweet. Also, you have remote start. Nice. You can warm up the car without even being in it. This is the 2015 edition, baby. Nice and curvy. Big body. Big chrome wheels. Sun glistening off that black paint. What more can you ask for? Nice. So here it is. We're down to the moment of truth. The average guy score. You know, we know how I feel about Dodge. We know that I always tell y'all, if you're going with Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, you're going with risky reliability. But with that being said, damn it if this car ain't sexy. Damn it if this car ain't fine. Man, it's like, you know, fellas, You know this woman is a heartbreaker. You know she a man eater. But damn it if she ain't sexy. You gonna take that risk. Ladies, you know this man is not a one-woman man. You know he gonna drag you through the mud and break your heart in the long run. But damn it if he ain't sexy and rich. This is the definition of that kind of car. You know, it's fine. The body is nice. You know, it's rich with the features that it packs in. That's like the money. Bluetooth, touchscreen, rear view camera, built-in Wi-Fi. It's got it all. But that Dodge brand name. These materials might not last you for life. You might start having engine problems out of nowhere. You might start having electronic problems. And everything you loved about this sexy car will make you hate it eventually. But damn it, you just got to take that risk. You're going to be the one to change it. You're going to be the one to work with it. With that being said, I got to get a Dodge Durango 2015 a 4.5 out of 5 on the average guy car review scale, because it just looks so good to me. It feels so good to me. It spoils me with its riches, and I might end up regretting that score in the future. But right now, brand new, only 120 miles on it. It's one of the best things on the road as far as a crossover SUV for now. And I think I can work with it. Average car review guy signing out. Catch you on the next one. Dodge Durango. Don't break my heart.